So here's where we're up to. I've got my game and I've got my little player who can jump up and down. I've got enemies randomly spawning from the right who are heading across towards me, and if I fail to jump, I die, or the game stops at least. I've done a little bit of a tidy up of comments in particular here, nothing else, but I've added comments where it seemed appropriate to explain what's going on. What I want to do now is I want to make enemies go a little bit faster as the game progresses, and I'm actually going to tidy up a different aspect. The way we're handling enemy movement at the moment is we keep changing its X variable, and there's a better way. What we can do is we can actually have a velocity. So we can specify a velocity which is an X and a Y component. So we're not going up and down, so the Y velocity is 0. The minus 10 means it's going from right to left. And instead of doing changing the X position manually over here, we just tell it to update itself. And what it does is it looks at the velocity, decides what change to make to its velocity. So if we save that and run it, it should look exactly the same as before. Just check the velocity. Yep, looks great. So now what I'm going to do is change this minus 10. I'm going to have, as we get further along through the game, we get faster. So right back up here in this initialize variables, I'm going to make a variable which is going to be the self.current speed. Still need to talk about self dot, don't I? In good time. Self.current speed equals minus 10, and I'm going to drop that into the velocity here. So self.current speed. But what I can also do now is say, all right, if we've generated an enemy, why don't we also change that current speed a little bit? So self.current speed, I'm going to subtract minus equals 5 each time. So it's going to go from minus 10 to minus 15 to minus 20 and so on, because we should be, I think that's probably too much for actual gameplay, but it should show it that it actually works. Let's just check and see if that works. I feel like I've forgotten something. Don't know what. So there's the first. Wait, that was too quick. I feel a bit bullied. Let's try it again. Okay, here we go. That's better. First one's fairly slow. Oh yeah, so quick. They get. I think minus 5 is way too much. Oh my gosh, they're getting so fast that I cannot cope. Right, that was useful though. So we've used the velocity aspect of the enemy, and we're using a variable to keep track and update some things as we go along. That will do for this video.